Thank you very much for being here. My name is Lucia. I'm the founder, CEO, and founder of Tatam. Strange to call me that, but I've been accustomed already. Tatam is a 3-year-old company, so my third baby. Very happy to be here in person. I wanted to tell you today, we're going to talk about how to supercharge your user acquisition with influencer marketing, okay? From here, does anyone do already influencer marketing? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, are you using this, the creatives, for example, of the influencers for other purposes? Yeah, everyone? Yeah? Great. Well, we're going to see today other ideas to supercharge your user acquisition with influencer marketing. At Tatam, we focus on performance only. We don't do branding for our clients. What we do is we help them grow. We help them acquire more users. We help them acquire more subscribers or clients, depending on every client. So we're going to see a little bit about 7 strategies that spin off from influencer marketing to really supercharge your user acquisition. Today, creativity is the most pressing issue for many of the marketeers right now. And this is happening sometimes in-house, they are producing content, and some other times they are doing just random templates. What we are doing at Tatam is reusing influencer-generated content to run ads. And for many of our users, on our clients, these creatives, for example, here are the ones that we did for Bubble. This video, in particular, was the best performing video also on paid social for the whole year, okay? So this is great because first, the volume that we have is huge, so you will have new creatives all the time. And secondly, it has a freshness, it has a likability. Users really get engaged with this content much better than with random user-generated, even though they don't probably know these influencers, okay? It doesn't need to be celebrity, it's just people talking and talking to other people. Yep. Okay, here we have the second strategy, which is doing dark posting or commercial partner and boosting the results on the influencer-generated own following. Normally, when you pay an influencer, you only get to the 15–20% of the organic reach that the algorithm let you. But when you do this, you are able to target 100% of their following base. Okay, so this is also something that we did for HelloFresh, for Sendbird, and for our clients, where we really boost all that content that was already generated by the influencers. And they look amazing. They look like really, if you see this ad for HelloFresh, it's like the most amazing ad you could get, like even paying a fortune, and you just paid the influencer fee and they produce amazing content. That's why at Tatam we just partner with great, amazing content creators to produce amazing content. And then Sendbird campaign also with amazing influencers that look better than any model that you could get, like a Victoria's Secret model. And we are able to boost that and really get amazing performance out of it and reach to the 100% of the following base. Well, number 3, you need a very holistic approach when you do influencer marketing. It's just not only influencer marketing, but as we can see, there is something on paid, is something on creativities, and now the third leg would be CRM. When you run user acquisition with influencer marketing, you have a huge amount of people landing into your landing page or downloading your app that will at least generate some leads. So for all our clients, we can see how many account creations we have. And all these account creations you can then leverage on CRM. So having a good CRM strategy into place once you turn on influencer marketing is a win-win situation. It's easier to convert all those users from, they are already convinced, so they just need a little nudge, a little email, some engagement to really convert them to subscribers and to paying users, okay? Okay, this is a very hard topic to talk after all the changes that has been with the iOS 14 and 15, but we can still use all of the traffic that we generated to a landing page, for example. Those web users, we can retarget them, and we can find lookalike audience with this target and those pixels that we created on our landing pages. So having all that volume of people going directly, all that traffic going directly to our website, if we have a web funnel, then it's great because it will make the paid much easier and simpler to do, okay? So this is the fourth strategy to supercharge your influencer marketing, your user acquisition with influencers. Okay, this is something that we have been trying to do with Feature a lot. I don't know if there's somebody from Feature in the audience, no. So we are able, because of the huge traffic that we generate with ASO, with influencers, to drive better on the rankings of ASO. And this is also great for TikTok, as we cannot track today the performance on TikTok because of the links. But we can do campaigns on TikTok that generate that the user goes directly to the App Store and types in the keyword that we want to rank higher. So this is something that we can do. For example, for Bubble, we did it with Spanish. We wanted to rank higher on Spanish. So we will tell the audience, go to the App Store, type in Spanish, and download Bubble. And with that, we were able to get Spanish keyword for Bubble higher on the rankings. Also, with Blinkist, we wanted to secure Blinkist because competitors were betting too much on the Blinkist keyword. So we wanted more organic traffic there, and we were able to do that for Blinkist and have a much higher ranking on the ASO. So this is something that it's not that much done so intensively, but this is great, and it's a great form to secure some keywords that are important to your brand, okay? I'm talking too fast. Sorry. It's so exciting to be here, right? Like in person, after so many online things. Okay. Let's continue. Okay, this is number 6. Well, partnering not only with influencers, but with celebrities. This is something that some of us are already doing, but what we are doing also is license their content to within the platform. If you see the talk of Andy from Feature, he was talking about how content is crucial for every step of the stack and the acquisition. So having amazing content produced by celebrities and licensed to our app, for example, in this case, in Meditopia, we took an Uruguayan singer that's very, very well known, and he did a sleep story, and well, we did a 360, and we did content within the app. We did ads, we did influencer marketing with his own media, everything. So it was really amazing, and this worked perfectly well with everyone involved, and also the brand love like really exploded. Everyone, all the users from the southern corner of Latin America were like super extremely happy that the brand decided to partner with this celebrity because he's really well known and really beloved there. So it was great. Do you know him? Kevin Johansson? No? Okay. They're from Brazil, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, probably. And Natalie, which was the brand manager from Meditopia, she's from Brazil, and she really loved him, adored him. And she told me that in Brazil was kind of well known, but okay. It could be.
Well, we live here, so
Yeah, that's what. But this is a huge opportunity. We did this the same with Lázaro Ramos from Brazil. Yeah. You know that one. Yeah, great. Having amazing content creators produce content for your own app, that's also a great idea. And use all that 360, right? Okay, we are coming to an end, but not quite. With the seventh and last tip is to re-engage your user for reopens, okay? What we've seen with Adobe is that many people already have Lightroom installed in their phones, but they were not using it. 25% of people, 25% of installs are never open. So we need some strategies to re-engage with those users. Not only the ones that never open it, but the ones that are not opening it quite regularly. So with influencer marketing, we are able to talk with these users and remember them that they already downloaded this amazing app and they can start using it. So we achieve 4 times more reopens than installs, meaning that this app was already super well known in the US, but nobody was using it. So we really did this campaign to show them new features, to show them new usabilities, and to tell them that they should start using the app. And it really, really performed super well, and the conversion of this campaign was the all-time highest for us. That we are running right now 25 campaigns, and this one with the reopens had the best conversion. So it's a great idea to re-engage with the already existing users that are churning your app. Okay, I hope you like it. And the 7, were you doing everything that I did? Some of you were? Do you have new ideas after this talk? Okay, I'm happy. With that, I'm happy. I wanted to tell you a news, an exclusive announcement for the App Promotion Summit Berlin 2021. Ta-da-dun. Okay, so this is our newest product. We're gonna launch as of today. We are already doing it, a beta version with some clients. Next day ads. What's next day ads? We're gonna offer all our clients to reuse the influencer created content and reshape it to ads. On the next day, the influencer posts the video. So you will have an influx of creativities that you have enough. Anything that you need, we can do it very, very fast because we also receive the content beforehand because we have to approve it. So we can start working on that before it's online. And normally, our clients were taking up to a month to produce that content from the day they post to the day that they have the ad running. So, and if the marketing rights is between 6 to 12 months deadline, then you are losing 1 month, 15% of the history. So that's why we want to speed up that process. And the day the video is online, also on the next day, your video, your ad can be running. These creativities are the new targeting tool after iOS 14. So we are happy to announce this new product, and hopefully many of our clients will adopt this and new clients. So if you're interested, you can send me an email at lucia@tatam.digital. And thank you very much for being here. Do you have questions, comments, anything?
I do have a question.
Yes.
If you have ever tested, like maybe an A/B testing on the impact of, for example, an influencer ad versus an anonymous user ad, because I feel like sometimes we do this as well, that sometimes the influencers we use, they are not well known, and maybe the fact that they are influencers makes a great content, but not necessarily that people recognize them.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need for the influencer to be recognizable, but the influencers that we hire are not only influencers, they are amazing content creators. So they know how to shoot, they know how to angle their camera, they know how to like really connect with their audience. And that's the magic that we're after. Not the likability of the face, but like that magic, that secret sauce that they have. Okay. Anyone? Question? No? Yes.
Thank you. I think influencer marketing campaigns are rather infamous for being rather pricey. What is the minimum budget that you would suggest starting with, let's say, for a single J or even for the multiple ones?
Well, at Tatam, we have a minimum spend of 25K a month. But this is because we have a certain scale right now. But we started with 1,000. If you want to do it in-house, you can start with whatever you have in your budget. There is no minimum. If you want to have a lot of learnings, if you want to have a lot of insights, of course, in a country expensive like the US or Germany, you will need 25K. But in a smaller country, you can start in, I don't know, Uruguay, because we have here a lady from Uruguay. You can start with 1,000 and you will have great results and learnings as well.
Okay, thank you. And the follow-up question, how does the attribution usually work, or how do you look at that? Is it the DR only, or you're really looking for the uplift of the organic? And then to which extent you actually do have the uplift, given the, like, especially for the bigger geos such as Germany or the US?
Yeah, sure. So at Tatam, we are certified partners for Adjust and Apps Flyer, so we can create a custom link for every influencer, and we track everything, and we have a BI team and a data warehouse, and we track every step of the funnel. We also run a lot of papers understanding the organic uplift. We have these papers in our website, and you can visit them, tatam.digital/papers, and you can download it for free. And we tested that every 4 downloads, 1 is tracked. So for every track 1, you have another 3 that are coming out organically. And these are from the high-click platforms like Instagram Stories and YouTube. So it's difficult to run in countries where you are doing a lot of stuff or you have a lot of organic downloads, but you can always choose a test market and run a test in that market, and you only do influencer marketing where your baseline is super low and you can understand the organic uplift of your specific product.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
As what I've done before with influencers marketing is that, for example, if we want to have a cooperation on a certain product, often the influencers, when I see in France, they ask to have a percentage of the remuneration. Mm-hmm. Is it the same situation in Tatam? Do you have a portion that you give to the influencers when they are doing products, or you have a settled price?
We normally work with a fixed fee, but we also do incentives when they achieve X amount of views extra of their baseline, or sometimes when it's product, we give them free products to test and to try. So yeah, we normally don't give like affiliates a percentage on the sales, but yes, we negotiate with them very fair prices. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
There's a question from the Instagram Live.
Okay.
So from Vinted, they're saying, we run influencer marketing in some markets that the influencers have very distributed audience. So which percentage of budget would you recommend to spend on influencer content ads to try to reach more local audience?
Yeah, that's a great question, because it's really, really hard to localize a campaign with influencers, because most of the influencers have global audience, especially in the English-speaking markets. If you go to our Spanish-speaking markets, if you go to Portuguese, it will be 90% Brazil and maybe 10% Portugal, and that's it. But for English-speaking markets, we consume, like I consume from Argentina, content from the US. So it's very hard for an influencer to have 100%. With paid or with the next day ads, what you can do is retarget to your wanted market. So that's a great question and a great strategy to conduct. Yeah. And in percentage, it depends on the budget of the person, obviously, and the company. So I cannot say for sure 1%. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I have a question, and maybe it's around more about influencers per se. Do you think there is, so to say, a due date per one brand for one influencer? Let's say if the influencer will start promoting more brands, would it still be, like, they have the same result? Would it still be genuine in a sense? I wonder, yeah, if you have those cases.
Yeah, for sure. So great content creators sometimes are super picky with the brands that they partner up. For example, we have one creator with Blinkies that she just do Blinkies and one other brand. And that's the way that she does it. But she has a very good monetization strategy on YouTube, and she receives a lot of money from YouTube itself. And we have, on the other hand, Instagrammers that do like 20 collaborations on one day on Instagram stories, and every story, and we call her a kiosk. You know, like she sells everything. And she sells, and she's amazing. But the audience is already accustomed to that type of influencer. You have to understand that what you're hiring is the audience and not the influencer. So if people are truly engaged with that type of content, that's great. And you don't have to judge the content. You have to understand if that audience is interesting for you. You're welcome. Okay, if there are not any other questions, I will close this talk. And thank you very much, everyone, for being here.